we are back out in the goldfields, as you can maybe see all the scrub there, and you might be able to hear we're near a road again, so it's quite often the way detecting near a road. Now, I had a 26, it was down a little way, and it was a little bit shaky, but I flipped it out and it's here, and I have just seen that it does look rather nice. In fact, I reckon it looks rather coin-like. So I'm going to say it's a penny, possibly. So anyway, I'll give it a clean and we'll see what we've got. But anyway, it's about penny sized. Anyway, we're back in a tick. Well, I'm sort of really struggling to make out too much on that. There's some sort of lumpy, bumpy thing on that side, which I'm nearly going to guess is Britannia, but just can't quite make it out. And on the other side here, we have a head. Don't know, the sun's just gone behind the cloud, but probably can't see it there. I don't know. I can just make out a head there. Don't know if you can see it. And he is facing that way to the right. So I nearly reckon that is, well, either, I don't know. Anyway, so you nearly say he's the king before Queen Victoria maybe, but I just don't know. Anyway, some kind of head there, so maybe we'll be able to date it by that, but I don't think we're going to get too much off this side. It's just, there's a few little lumps and bumps, but other than that I can't see much, so I'm going to have to leave that one for later and see what we can come up with on that one. But yeah, definitely see a head there, so it's probably better than nothing. I've got to get it in the right sort of light. But anyway, we'll keep going, see what else we can find. But that's rather cool, even though it is rather sad. So it'd be nice to find some silvers, but anyway, we'll take what we get. Now just there's where I got that penny or half penny or whatever it is. I'm still not decided yet, but we had a, I don't know, sort of a 21, but it was pretty sad signal, so it was fairly deep, which was probably the problem. But anyway, we've sort of got a pretty nice 16 here now, so we're going to see what we've got. There's definitely something here, and I'm just got to find it. May have a button maybe, or something on the top of the button. Oh, maybe it's a button. Or half a button. And I can just see 4 holes there, I think. So, sort of a round concave button, but anyway, I don't think it will have anything on it, so we'll just keep going. But if it does, I'll be sure to show you. But anyway, little button, so I put the 11-inch coil on because there is quite a bit of sort of open areas, which, you know, which makes it a bit quicker. And I have sort of poked in a lot of this sort of bushy stuff, not all of it, as you can see. I've found some signals here, but you know, I have sort of spent a bit of time poking around this scrub, so I thought I'd put my 11-inch on today and give these big areas a bit better of a go, because, you know, unless you're going really slow, it can be possible to miss things in a big area, get a bit lazy. So anyway, so I thought I'd try the 11-inch today, and you know, we're going okay, I think. So we'll see what else we can find. And had a 12 sort of number here, and we've got a thimble. Just a squashed one, so I was sort of expecting a button, but you never know what you're going to find. But anyway, so keep going. Well, I have a 27 here, and I'll flick the plug over, and it's now a nice 30 number just in the bottom of the plug here somewhere. So we're going to see what we've got, but there is a bit of rust showing there, so I don't know. What is that? I reckon I've got a buckle with an iron tongue there. So anyway, it was a nice signal. Now I just filled in where I got the buckle there, and I had another sort of nice numbers here, so digging around trying to find it in here, and I did find it right there. So I don't know what that really looks like, a bent coin. So I don't think I've done that. It's been bent a while. Anyway, we'll see what it is. Is it going to be another token or what? Don't know, but we'll soon find out. It'd be funny if that is another Professor Holloway token. Anyway, we'll give it a clean and we'll see what we've got. Well, once again, it's very hard to read the coin when the sun's just gone down, but I reckon that's the same monarch as that other penny I found. It's facing that way, so I'd say it's the one before Queen Victoria. You can just see his face features there, and on that side it's really hard to see, but I can just, I don't know, I can just make out a bit of a arm or something here, which I'd say would be Britannia. You can just sort of see it there, but other than that I can't really make out anything. So we've got the monarch there, so we're about to roughly date it, but I don't think we'll get a date as such of it. But anyway, right next to that belt buckle we've got that one. So, you know, she's probably been burnt, and I don't know how she got bent, but anyway. So anyway, it's as good as we're going to get that one, and we'll keep going. But still cool, still finding coins, which is you know, I'm still amazed how many coins I've found here actually. But anyway, we'll keep going. Well, we're going to try a live dig on this one and see what it is. Somewhere down here. Sort of sounds good, but a little bit shaky, but some of the signals I've dug have been like that, so I haven't lost hope yet. Well, don't know if it's still down here or whether we've got it out, but we'll have a look. Still down here, so let's see how far away it is. Just there somewhere. So see if we can see it in here, and I reckon that'll be it. Don't know what that is, but that's something. I'd definitely say that is a fob watch case, maybe, and I reckon we could nearly have a silver one, just looking at the way that's cleaned up there. So I reckon that could really be silver. And I reckon there's some sort of hallmarks there, so I reckon that's a silver one, which is rather cool. And sort of see what she looks like, so we won't worry too much about cleaning up here, but pretty sure that's a fob watch case. Anyway, so we'll clean it up when we get home, but pretty sure it's silver. I had some good little 20 numbers in here. Well, all out there is where I've been finding all the stuff mainly, sort of thing, so I'm sort of coming a bit out of the, you know, hot zone, so to speak. You know, I've sort of redone a lot of this all up here, just checking around, and, you know, sort of basically cleared it of signals as far as I can find. But coming up this way had a 21, 22, bit of a shaky signal. And I've got to remember where I saw it now. I did see it somewhere here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That is a little threepence. So, a bit further afield than all the others. And we'll have to give that a clean and see what's on it. So, we'll be back in a tick, but that's rather cool. And there we go. A little bit more modern, that one. It is 1943. So, King George VI there. Anyway, I was a bit surprised. I thought it was going to be an older one, but there you go. Never know what you're going to find. So, jolly good. 1943, a little wheat one. Anyway, we'll keep swinging and we'll see what else we can find. Now, just where my coil is where I got the threepence, and around the other side, this bit of a tree thing had a jumping big signal. Thought it was going to be a can, but got a doorknob. So they're not a bad thing to find. So anyway, it's got a bit of a hole in him, but I didn't do that one. So jolly good, we'll keep going. Now just there's where I got the threepence and doorknob. Got a couple of bits of rubbish, and I had a good little number here. You know, up in the 20s. And pull the brick out, or what looks to be a brick of some sort, possibly. And anyway, underneath it here, I've seen something rather interesting. Where are we? There we go. What is that? I reckon that'll be a penny. And I do believe it's Britannia. So let's see if we can get a date here. Well, it's Queen Elizabeth. I'm sorry, I'm really not filming very well here. So start again. It's Queen Victoria there. And I can't quite see the date, so I'll give that a clean and I'll be right back. Hopefully the sun will stay up and I've got some sunlight to put it in. Well, no wonder I couldn't see a date on there. That does not look big enough to... I thought it was just a normal Victoria penny, but you can see some flowers under the Britannia there. So... Britannia Reed something Phildef, and there we have Queen Victoria, and underneath her there we have 1853. Now Doesn't even say penny on that one, but anyway, has to be unless it's a halfpenny. Maybe that's what it is, a bigger halfpenny. I'm not used to finding them. I've not found that many, well, up to date, I haven't found that many older halfpennies, so I thought that was a penny, but maybe it's a halfpenny. So I know the older pennies are a bit bigger, like a token, so I reckon that's an old halfpenny. I reckon I do, and jolly cool. So, just never know what's going to pop up. I sort of thought, found a modern threepence, well, more modern threepence. Maybe this is a, more modern building site over here, but there we go. 1853, jolly good. And I'm going to have to stand up, I'm getting cramps now. It's crouching here, so keep going. Well, we didn't get far. That's where I got the penny just then, and started swinging around. We've got 18, 19, 20 sort of numbers here, so we may as well live dig this one and see what this one is. There's a lot of roots down here, which sort of makes it a bit hard to get the plug out, but if we get around, we should be able to get something out. Rock or something down there. More rocks, and then we found a spot to get our shovel in. Now, what have we got in here? Well, hopefully we've got it out, whatever it is. And anyway, we'll get our pinpointer and we'll see if we can find anything in this plug here. You can see a bit of glass there. Oops, just turned him off. Right there somewhere. Don't know if I'm chasing a bit of rust here, but there's something here. What is that? That looks like a bit of rusty can or something. So actually it's sort of a silvery, I don't know what it is, metal. So that'll nearly be our signal, I reckon. Anyway, we'll check this again and we'll keep going. Gonna try again. There's where I got that bit of muck metal here, and there's where I've got the penny, I believe, somewhere here. And we've got another signal here. So another sort of 20-30 signal just around this bush a bit from where I got the penny. So can we get another coin out of here? There's another bit of metal. I reckon this is nearly the place where I got the penny, because there's my old plug lifting up again. So, and there's that old brick I just put back in there from when I found the penny. So I obviously didn't check my hole good enough here, and I just saw something drop back in that hole. So we'll get this out of the way. There's all sorts of glass and stuff in there, but I saw something drop back down this hole. So where did it go? There we go. I knew I saw something. Look at that. So that'll be penny number 2 in this hole, because that is that brick I was showing you before, and I found the penny here. So there we go. I should have checked my hole a bit better. Anyway, I reckon that is a bit older, so we'll give that one a clean and see what we've got. Well, rather typically the sun's gone behind a cloud, but don't know if you can see, but we can just make out a figure sitting there. which is Britannia, sitting on in the harbour, and flip him over, and we've got the same head, which I believe is pre-Queen Victoria, facing to the right. So that same little head there, which needs some sunlight, but anyway, can just make him out there. So don't think we'll get a date off that one. It's pretty smooth, but I'll have to give it a bit better clean when I get home. But anyway, it's another Britannia, well, halfpenny I think they are. Anyway, so before I fill that in again, we'll get a bit more of a thorough check around this area. Now we're just going to have a quick look at our finds here, well, our better ones, and I'll probably put some pictures up as well. But anyway, so a couple of plain buttons, you know, they're quite nice, but they're just plain. That one's a bit funny because it's sort of a concave one, which it's just a bit different. Anyway, a couple of plain buttons. That's our little threepence. I haven't really cleaned him up. So anyway, 1943, and I think this was the first coin I found, and I believe that is George III's face there, but I think those are halfpennies, and it's just a little bit bigger than the old halfpenny size. And also, if we look there, it has got a milled edge. So I don't know what that coin is. You know, I can't quite see, but I reckon you can just see, if I put him down again, Britannia sitting there. So, you know, it's got the Britannia, but it's got that milled edge. And got me a little ruler here. It is 30 millimeters, pretty much. Of course, they wouldn't have measured in millimeters back then, but anyway, it's 30 millimeter coin with a milled edge, and you know, it's copper. So if you know what that coin is, you can tell me, but it's just a bit bigger than the old halfpennies, so I don't know. Anyway, George III, and another George III, old halfpenny. You can see Britannia there just, but no date. So he was 1760 to 1820. So I think maybe that's an earlier head, I don't know. But anyway, somewhere in those dates. And our beautiful Queen Victoria halfpenny, 1853. Got a bit of rusty stuff there, but other than that, she's a nice coin. You know, really like that one. And another George III, I think. And once again, we don't know a date, but you know, somewhere in the 1800s, I'd say, earlier 1800s. So pretty cool. And to find 3 in one day, that's, well, 4 in one day, 5 in one day, counting the threepence, that's pretty good going. So anyway, and our little fob watch case, which is silver, and I'll put some info on the screen. It's got the lion there and something else, and like a fancy P and TW down there. Anyway, looks like someone's attacked it with something, but I don't know what for. Anyway, so she is silver, maybe silver plated, but almost looks like she's been burnt and goodness knows what else. So anyway, and you know, that's our finds, so I reckon that's pretty cool. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will put some photos of those up as well, just for a closer look. Anyway.